Soldiers of the 25th Separate Airborne Brigade of the Air Assault Forces of the Armed Forces of Ukraine destroyed a Russian tank by firing a Javelin surface-to-air missile. The video shows the soldiers of the 25th Separate Airborne Brigade of the Air Assault Forces of the Armed Forces of Ukraine destroying a Russian tank by a Javelin surface-to-air missile. We continue to successfully carry out combat missions and eliminate Ukraine's enemies, the press service of the Air Assault Forces command posted on Telegram. As reported, from February 24 to May 9th, the Ukrainian defenders eliminated about 25,650 Russian personnel. In addition, the enemy also lost 1,145 tanks, 2,764 armored fighting vehicles, 513 artillery systems, 185 multiple launch rocket systems, 87 anti-aircraft warfare systems, 199 aircraft, 158 helicopters, 1,970 motor vehicles and fuel tankers, 12 ships and boats, 377 unmanned aerial vehicles, 41 units of special units, and 94 cruise missiles. Over the past day, the Russians suffered the greatest losses in Avdiivka direction. The relevant statement was made by the East Operational and Tactical Group on Facebook. A Ukraine1 correspondent reports Ukrainian defenders continue to hold back the aggressor within the control area of the East Operational and Tactical Group. In particular, on May 8, 2022, Russian fascist troops launched 4 attacks. Battles are raging, the report states. In addition to enemy troops, the Ukrainian military also destroyed 15 Russian tanks, 12 infantry fighting vehicles, 12 armored personnel carriers, 1 armored fighting vehicle, 1 MT-LB vehicle, mortar squad, 6 heavy artillery tractors, 1 fuel tank, and 2 unmanned aerial vehicles. A reminder that between February 24, 2022 and May 8, 2022, Russia's total combat losses in Ukraine reached about 25,500 troops. Meanwhile, Ukraine's defense ministry posted a video on Twitter Tuesday showing an aerial view of a tank far in the distance just before it was struck and engulfed in flames that sent a black mushroom cloud of smoke into the air. The ministry said that territorial defense fighters used a Swedish Carl Gustaf handheld anti-tank grenade launcher to destroy the tank near Stare Saltiv in Ukraine's Kharkiv Oblast province and thanked Sweden for the assistance. The reported destruction of one of Russia's best tanks came less than a week after Ukraine said that it destroyed the first 1 days after the T-90M's presence in Ukraine was first reported by Kiev on April 25th. The alleged loss of the second tank may be a significant blow to Russia's military in light of recent indications that Ukrainian forces have been gaining ground in some areas and Russia has been losing it. Russia has not addressed or verified those reports. Newsweek contacted Russia's defense ministry seeking confirmation that the T-90M tank had been destroyed. Last month, Russia initiated a second phase of the war that it said would focus on the Donbas region in eastern Ukraine, which contains 2 pro-Russia separatist territories, after withdrawing forces from other regions. A Ukrainian counteroffensive in the east around the city of Kharkiv has seen success in recent days, according to the Institute for the Study of War, a U.S. think tank, and the destruction of the two T-90M tanks is an additional triumph for Ukraine. On May 4, Andrei Saplyenko, a Ukrainian war reporter, posted a photo on Facebook showing himself standing before what he said was a destroyed T-90M tank in the Kharkiv region. This village in the Kharkiv region was recently freed by the Ukrainian military, but this morning the invaders tried to get into it again. As you can see, they did it badly. Saplyenko added, Ukraine's defense ministry confirmed in a statement at the time that it had destroyed the tank and added that an infantry fighting vehicle and an MTLB armored personnel carrier had also been neutralized. Russian forces have roughly 20 of the tanks, Newsweek previously reported, so the loss of two may have high impact on the military supply. Today, May 9th, the servicemen of a joint forces grouping successfully repulsed 15 enemy tanks. Thanks to their skillful actions, our soldiers inflicted losses on the Russian invaders, the statement said. In particular, Ukrainian defenders destroyed an anti-aircraft missile system, 9 tanks, 3 artillery systems, 25 armored fighting vehicles, 3 units of special engineering equipment, and 3 motor vehicles.